Hey, nerd!
Hello, happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday, everyone. Oh, my chat hasn't populated yet, so if anyone is in the chat, hello. How you doing?
Hello, speak up. Let us know you're here.
Yeah. Oh,
Otherwise, we're
um,
just gonna sit here and talk about silly tank stuff.
yeah. So I kind of had some silly tank stuff happen. Hey, Darth, good to see ya.
Hi, Darth. Oh
I
gosh, look
heard
at
a
my
cat
cam.
ninja sound. Hey, there's a cat ninja. Ninja
There's the
cat
killer kitty
ninja. Yay!
and Grace.
Hey,
We're
Grace.
glad to have you. Let me see if I can adjust my camera to get a little bit better picture.
There you go. Yeah. So, um, yeah, I blew up my canister filter today, y'all. I was trying, it was kind of clogged, so I was trying to figure out what was going on. And it's got this thing where you can lock the hoses so, like, it won't explode. And I forgot to do that, so I exploded my canister filter everywhere. So I get to clean my carpet tomorrow. Yay!
Eh, wet floor.
Yeah, wet carpet floor. Ew. So yeah, I'm gonna gonna clean that up tomorrow.
And for tonight's stream, I decided to move all the angels over to the big tank.
Oh, so everyone's in the big old tank now.
Yep, everyone's in the big tank. So when the stirby decide to spawn again, maybe they won't eat all the eggs.
Yeah, maybe, and then I can steal some of your stir by,
I
and I'll
hope
send.
so.
Yeah, well, I'm already gonna send you some rice fish. So there is that.
Yeah. Oh, looky, there's a little Similis decided to come out and say hi.
Hey, little fishes. Hey, Foxy, how you doing?
Foxy, good you made it.
I turned a canister filter into an IED, Darth. It's like a canister vacuum for your aquarium, and it keeps it clean. But I exploded that all over my living room today. It's like, oh,
It
that's
was a
pretty
mini
bad.
fountain.
It was a water fountain in my living room. So yeah, fun. So I've been dealing with filter issues in this guy for a while too. So tomorrow I'm taking this old sponge filter out of here that I've kind of got a picture on. That guy's coming out of here, and I'm gonna put a new filter on there. You know what? I may show y'all the filter that I'm gonna move into this tank tomorrow. If I can figure out how to set it up. I mean, it's a basic filter. It should be pretty easy. Let's see if I can get it out of its packaging. No, not that one. And yeah, this one. I got one of these bad boys. Yeah, I also have to do my Thanksgiving turkeys tomorrow, so I'm not looking forward to that either. Oh,
I'm so happy the way this is all growing
what all is in your big tank, nerd? What all fishies do you have in there?
in. At this point, pretty much just the angels and a couple of little Corys.
Ah,
I think it something happened and I lost the plecos that were hiding in here, so I'm gonna have
oh
to find some
no.
new plecos.
Ooh, you should get some of the green dragon plecos.
I just might.
But this is the filter that's gonna go in this tank tomorrow. I'm just gonna stick it on the front of the glass here. I got one of these guys. This thing is a lot bigger than it looks, too, by the way. Like here, let me back the camera up. So this is my next filter that's going to become a. It was supposed to be a small one that was going to go into a 10-gallon tank. And yeah, I don't think this is going to fit in a 10-gallon tank. It would turn it into like a bubbling fountain. This thing is like over 6 inches big. Like it's huge. Like
Yeah,
the one I was supposed to get was supposed to be like a little like 3 inch tall by like 2 inch wide. Yeah, this thing's ginormous. I mean, look, my hand like wraps around
yeah,
the whole thing. Like it's a little bigger than what I expected.
and I think that would do quite well in there.
Yeah,
I might,
so
I
I'm
might
gonna get
actually get
that
a couple
sponge
of them.
filter. Yeah, and it's got it even came with the bio balls that go in there and the sponge. But I may change the sponge out because I have a coarser sponge. So I'm thinking, because this is a very fine filter sponge that's in here, so I think I'm gonna put a coarser one in there instead of the one that's in this guy. Um, I just don't like
Yeah,
the feel of it. I've got one, yeah. So yeah,
and now Darth has me hungry for ribeye. Curse
me
you, Darth.
too. It is always me that I do kind of blow stuff up a lot. I really do. And I don't know why I sounded so evilly happy about that? Like, oh, hey, Squam, how's it doing? How's it going?
Of course, I'm looking forward Sunday to well Sunday, yeah, Friday, probably be late Friday night, early Saturday morning. I get to put the family turkey on the magic grill and smoke it.
Ooh,
And I'm
didn't you did
thinking,
that last year too, didn't you?
yes, I did. This year, I'm
Man,
thinking of throwing a honey butter glaze on it.
ooh, that
Yeah,
sounds that sounds like it would be really good. Man, reason 397 why I'm gonna get me a magic grill pretty soon. It's like tax time. What'd you spend our tax return on, Mouse? A grill. Yep, got a grill.
grill. I have loved that grill since I bought it. Great because I can cook anything in it.
And it doesn't help that my neighbors also got one of those, and they're like constantly talking about how awesome it is. So
Oh, it
now
is.
I'm really like, man, I want one of
I've
those.
still got to try to bake a cake in it.
Yeah, you got to let me know how the cake baking goes.
Oh, yeah. But I have done dinner rolls and they were very good.
Hmm. You know what? That's not exactly big enough to fit. Man, that sucks. Maybe I can just cut some of that sponge down, and I need new sponges.
Mm.
I will figure it out. I will get that sponge changed. Yeah, it's just not coarse enough. Yeah. But yeah, when you do get that cake made, you have to let me know because
Oh,
if it can make
definitely.
a cake, then I'm just gonna replace my oven with a magic grill. I'll just be outside cooking all the time.
That's about what I do. Mm.
Hmm.
Oh, my chat stream on Restream is not keeping up with the chat. I brought it up on the phone.
Yeah, you know what? I need to do that. I'm meant to pull the chat actually up on YouTube. Let me go do that real quick. Sometimes it keeps up great. Sometimes, it's a little laggy. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
if you put
It's
the
it's
overlay on,
laggy.
I think
It's laggy today.
that could also be my internet.
So
Yeah, see,
Darth
it's
just
okay.
got
There we
snow.
go. Man, I want some snow. We don't get it very
No,
often
you
in Georgia.
don't. No, you don't. I've already had my snow already this year.
We need another snowpocalypse.
No. Oh my. I just looked over and all the stirby are getting really anxious and swimming around. And there's an angel I missed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you might want to get that angel out of there. Just go grab him. Go grab him real quick. Just
I'll go grab
keep
him.
him out. I am. What is going on here? It's 51 here right now. So, that's not. A snowpocalypse in Georgia is a quarter inch of snow, and yeah, it really is. I mean, it could shut down freeways. People will be stuck there for 3 days. You know,
And here in Wisconsin, a quarter inch of snow is nothing. We'll get 2 feet and we're still
still have
expected
to
to
go to
make it
work.
into work on time.
Hmm. Yeah, I got to decide what I'm gonna do about the sponge situation because I really think it needs a coarser sponge because you really can't see it. But see, that's a very dense sponge. There's not a lot of holes. It's very
Yeah,
hard. Yeah.
a, a, a lot of them, especially the inexpensive ones, they come with such a tight sponge and they clean well, but they don't move much water.
Yeah, and that's kind of the problem I have. So I need to get that yeah, better sponge in there. I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet and go order it. Get it done. Get it moved. Because yeah,
Uh-oh, in
that
related
sponge over there.
news, Texas. What's going on in Texas, Grace?
What happened in Texas?
Oh, just the reason. I love our fans.
I talked to Juju yesterday. I did. Yeah, she's doing good. She's chilling. She's chilling. I mean, isn't more women always good? I mean, no, the fish are watching you, Darth. They're
Yeah,
watching you. Actually, I
here I'll
think I
turn
screwed things up
turn
a
the
little.
camera because they're all hanging at coming at this one end.
Whee! Let's turn them
Here's
this
one
way.
looking
Let's
at
get the
you,
angels up here. There we go. There's a Blackbeard. He's only Blackbeard on one half of his body. The other side is kind of like he's kind of like a Two Face, like a Harvey Dent, if we shall. He's like, I'm villain on this side, good guy on the other.
Still waiting for you to hear that your second pair have decided to do something.
No, they still haven't decided to do anything, but I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping they do soon.
Oh, they will.
Man, what's going on with my camera? Why are we so blurry tonight over here? Let me fix that. Let me check my camera stuff. Video.
I promise there has not been a juju side.
No, I have not genocided the jujubes. Let's see if this makes it look a little better. Like, woo.
Ooh. Well, then you do that. Let me move this. Okay.
And that is a big old tank.
It's only 4 foot long.
And yeah, right. 29's what? 2 feet?
29 would be 30 inches.
Okay.
55 would be 48. They're about the same height and about the same thickness. And as you can tell, the pogo stamen is going crazy in my tank.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to try that again. I really think I just put it in yes, we did say big old tank. One day I will I am working on a Christmas list. I am.
Honestly, Squaw Bob, I'm one of these crazy people. I need my turkey coma before I even consider anything jingle bells. And this time next week,
Now,
I'll be ready for jingle bells.
no, I could do some baked apple pies, some baked apple mousins. That would be great.
Yeah. Quiz.
um, Aquaman is hiding in the at right now. He's trying to get it functional quiz so he can, walk it around the tank. But I have a feeling Mr. Robot there will stop any and all of his fun. So, just saying. Mr. Robot over there will be like, no, you can't drive the at all over the tank.
But if it's
Yeah,
any
me and
any
her.
consolation, I'm not wearing pants.
I have shorts on because it's kind of warm here. I mean, it's almost 55 at my house, so.
Yeah, I only celebrate the. Oh, Foxy, you're back. I'm side. Yeah, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas other than the food and getting together with family.
I just take the days off.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll.
I'm thinking you might need to get some spawning places for these two. They are hanging out pretty close to each other.
They are. So I do. I will put the spawning strip in there
Yeah,
that I've got from the other one. And I need to pull that cave out of there. That cave gotta go. Darth is not wrong. I am usually killing stuff.
devilfish. What?
I
Well,
mean, I kind of have cichlids already. I mean, my little
yeah.
Epistos,
Well,
kind of want to kill off this
there is
thing.
a red devil,
Do I have room for a red devil? Probably not.
a red devil once it gets full size.
Hey, Enya, how you doing?
Welcome.
Oh yeah, there is the bowl of blueberries in the tank. Wow. It's over there. It's got a plant growing out of it now. See? It's gonna be a whole blueberry plant before we know it.
It's looking good. And I can see your Ludwigia is floating. You need to get that stuck in there, planted.
Yeah, that's what else I'm gonna work on tomorrow is getting those plants
Oh
anchored back
no,
down into the tank.
Foxy's got the plague.
Oh no.
And the plague comes from the cutest sources, doesn't it?
It always comes from the kids.
Teresa,
Always comes from the kids.
Fister wifey.
Hey, Teresa, good to see you, dear. Teresa's birthday's Saturday, so we're gonna plan that out. We gotta
Yay.
figure out something to do for Saturday.
I'm gonna
Maybe we'll
overeat
read some
and
fishy
take a
horror
big old
stories.
coma nap.
I wonder what happens if I hit mirror camera. Ooh, I just flipped it around.
Yeah. Now what's right is left and what's left is right.
Oh, that's why I have that glare. Under. Hang on. I was like, I have glare in my aquarium, and I did not realize why.
And these new lights I just put on this tank are washing everything out for me.
That may help.
But the old lights I had on there, yeah, started a fire.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm blowing my canister filter up, and you're blowing the lights up.
Yep. Yeah,
It's been that kind of Saturday.
I was working on the tank and I heard some sounded like zappage and I turned them off and was like, yeah, I'll get to replacing those lights. And I didn't tell anybody else. And yeah, Sean turned the lights on to feed the fish, and all of a sudden, yeah, zap, 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 little bit of fire.
Oh, yeah, that's not fun. You should be sleeping. It's only 8 p.m., Darth. They're coming back. I had the, yeah. There we go.
See, mine are coming around.
I
Oh
figured out how to
yeah.
play with the little stuff here. We're gonna make Nerd's tank really big here. Hang on. Wee, let's see what he's got going on. I made mine small, his big.
Oh my, oh
I
my,
haven't
oh my.
put myself in a long time.
Okay, mouse, make yours big again. And I'm gonna
Okay,
move
hang
things
on.
over to the now stir by tank. You'll
Okay,
get a kick out of
that's
these
fine.
guys. Do-do-do-do-do-do. This just take me a little minute to move and slide. And if you hear a crash, don't worry. It's just me.
That's actually a good idea. You know what? I am thinking if I can get my plants in this tank planted, Cat, I'll get my plants done hopefully tomorrow. Get the filter switched out, and I will try to set this tank up for a 24-hour stream, either this one or the rice fish tank,
I
either maybe Wednesday night for Thanksgiving, and we'll just let it go all night and see what happens with these guys.
There we go. And now, of course, all the movement has got them spooked down, but in a minute,
They'll come back.
they will be back.
I do really want to get a another Madagascar lace plant to put in this tank too. So I need to get that ordered. Well, you know what? Oh, we could put the angels on overnight. They just kind of like float
Oh,
there
yeah.
when they're sleeping.
And who knows? You might even catch them finally doing the deed and laying eggs for you.
Yeah,
See, I
I'd
told you
like to
they'd
catch
come back.
the I'd like to catch the Corys doing that because man, Mama Cory is man, she's getting really big. Like I'm kind of worried for her. Like she's got to pop them puppies out sometime. I guess if she's a catfish, they would be kittens. I'm gonna need you to spawn your kitten eggs, okay? Man, I was really upset because Mr. Mousy shaved his beard too. He went back to a goatee and mustache, and I was like, man, come on, dude.
Yeah,
Like you've been
mine
growing that
grows
thing for
over the
years.
winter, and come spring, it usually disappears. I call it shedding my winter coat.
Like in the summer, I can understand because like your face has got to get hot, and if you're
Not
in
really.
Georgia, I mean, it's kind of like
Actually,
having.
last year I kept my winter part, half of the winter coat, and I've enjoyed it.
Hmm,
My beard's never been longer than it is now. So when I put on the Santa hat next Sunday, I really look like Santa.
oh, fish nerd is Santa. That's we're gonna need video of that.
A Skid Row Santa.
Oh man, Teresa, that sounds good.
Ooh, I'll be right there, Teresa.
You know, I could have made a bad joke there, Squab, but I'm just not going to touch that one with a 50-foot pole.
Oh, here comes the big
Yeah, you're
mama.
sure by you're getting kind of big in there.
Well, most of them are. Oh gosh, I think I've had them for 4 or 5 years.
Oh, so they're full grown.
Oh yes. So when they spawn, they have spawned many times for me. I just always have a hard time collecting the eggs.
Actually, what Inya just said, yeah. Hmm. Oh man, Foxy, I am so sorry. Man, first Branton's sick, now Foxy's sick. I think Wisconsin, nerd, you better watch out because it's coming.
I
The
don't have
plague
time to
is
get
on the
sick.
move. Okie dokie. Well, oh yeah. I think my whole computer is backwards right now. Oh, I guess I need to put it on the charger. That's why it's running slow. That's my problem. Oh, I do not know if I'm going to be live tomorrow morning because my niece ended up in town a few hours ago from Florida. I don't know
Oh,
what time she's going to show up tomorrow. So, once I find out if it's going to be earlier in the morning, I may have to skip the stream tomorrow morning, but I'll be back for Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, it's since it's Thanksgiving, I may just put the fish on the stream later on in the evening and just like throw some music on and do a just a
yeah,
fish swimming stream.
yeah. Those are nice.
No one's got to hear me, saying 50 million times. Might even download some new music because like I haven't done that in a hot minute either. Man, the patterns on your stir by are really pretty.
I've always loved my stir by. Always loved them. Almost always had them.
Okay, let's see what's going on over here. I kind of want to take this big mess of Java fern out of here too. Get it off this piece of wood, like trim it down.
Thursday's a pre-record on Hot Mess. Oh,
Well, it is a holiday, so
it is a holiday.
I can understand
And
that.
if you didn't stream, we'd understand.
You know, I have thought about streaming slightly later, but at the time in the morning that I stream, there's like no one's awake in the house, so it's really quiet. I don't have to worry about someone walking in the room or turning the water on or it's kind of just peaceful in the morning and it's like the one time I can actually
Mom, I can't
exactly.
find my shoes.
It's like they're looking everywhere. The shoes are right there beside them. That's the way it's always been.
Talking parrotfish.
That's actually I don't mean to laugh, Foxy, but that's kind of funny.
Well, I do call her evil. He's very, very good at influencing.
Well, see, Dorothy, I wake up at like 4:30 every morning. It's kind of like I'm just awake. So, usually like 8 a.m. is best time to go back to bed because I've already been up
Yeah,
for 4 hours. It's like nap
yeah,
time.
and that 4:30 stream when you're filming the fish, yeah, that's when a lot of them decide to do their freaky little thing. There, told you they'd be out.
Well, once you get old like me, like, I'm ancient, you know, once you hit 85, you'll start, needing multiple naps a day. Like, you know, I'm not 85, but I might be one day.
Yeah, age is but a number.
I know. Yeah, I'm not that old. I am kind of old, but I'm not that old.
No, you're not. I'm old.
Okay, I feel like I'm 90 some days, but you know, you start
I
eating
still
dinner at
remember
five
what color
o'clock.
dirt used to be.
It's like dirt. I was around when it was like not dirt.
Yeah, dirt used to be green.
Well, if you ever just find yourself sitting there and all of a sudden you wake up and you're like, wow, did I just take a random nap in a booth? Then,
Yeah, remember when you were like 9, 7, and someone told you you needed to take a nap?
every
Now
time I
it's
got into
catching
a
up with you.
car, when I was a kid, every time I got into a car, I just fall asleep.
Yep.
It's like I just do that now randomly too. Except I'm not in the car. Ooh, and I just scared all the fish. So,
You know what? I'm gonna be nice. Walk over. Steer him to the back again.
hopefully not when you're driving, Foxy, because like that might be bad. Well, I mean, if you've got a Tesla that kind of drives itself, I guess you could sleep in your car like instantly. But I don't think I'd want to give my car that much permission to be like, I'm gonna take a nap. You just drive me where I need to go. Like,
Either
oh
that or
yeah,
if someone else is driving, go ahead.
yeah. If someone else is driving, yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'm like, yeah, just wake me up when we get there. Oh, except for Brian, I don't sleep when he drives anymore after the whole truck incident. Yeah, that was not funny. It's like, you get married and you don't usually think that you'll immediately think about a divorce, but there was one time I did think about divorcing my husband, and it was when we were going on our honeymoon. We were driving to Chattanooga, and we're on the interstate, and I had fallen asleep because it's like a 3 hour drive, right?
Oh yeah.
And he's listening to the radio, he's driving, I'm taking my little nap, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh my god!" And like I wake up, and there's a freaking semi in front of us, but it was a tow truck towing a semi, so it looked like a semi was driving on us head on. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, you ass!" I was like, "That was not fun."
But it's a
I laughed
classic.
about that, but oh my god, almost pissed my
But it's a
pants.
classic. I've done that one too.
Oh, yeah, that was about the only time I thought about divorcing him. Was that one? I was like, yeah, buddy, that's yeah. Mm-mm. That wasn't good. That wasn't funny. Okay, yeah. See, I, no, but I almost pissed them. Yeah, Squab, I don't either because at some point I would probably end up, yeah, be like, I don't know how he fell in the lake. We were just playing a practical joke.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know he couldn't get out of there. And I wonder how many of those practical joke couples end that way. Like on occasion, it's funny to
Oh
like,
yeah.
get,
Yeah.
but
Put
if
put
you're
put the
doing it,
saran wrap in the doorway and yeah.
but the ones that do it every day and like they video all of it, oh my God, that would drive me crazy. Exactly, Darth.
Yes, Darth. My mind went the
I did
same
watch that.
place.
Sarah Boone is the worst person to play hide and seek with ever.
Hey, even the Plecos are starting to get active in there.
Okay, let's see what's going on over there. Wait. Oh, that way. Let's go that
That
way.
way.
There we go. Musical cameras there, y'all. I'll eventually
Yeah.
figure out how to do that right. Oh, there's your little long fin. Is that a long? That's a long fin.
That's a longfin albino.
And there's your super red guy,
Yep. Gal.
gal.
Yeah.
Mine still have not decided if they're gonna tell me what they are or aren't. But I know one's a guy. One is a guy
Oh yes.
for sure.
I know I've got two boys in here for sure.
Okay, where is Mrs. Whiskers hiding? Well, she's in there somewhere. She'll come out eventually.
All fish are non-binary. Hmm. I beg to differ.
Well, I kind of am worrying about that one albino. It's like one day it's got a couple of whiskers, the next day it doesn't. It's like I don't know what I want to be. I haven't grown up yet. It wants to be a Toys R Us kid, okay? That's what my Pleco wants to
Right,
be.
right.
It's like I just want to stay a kid forever. And the guppies are like, and endlers are like, we just don't want to get eaten by the angels. Like, stop that from happening, please. It's like, well, if you get in their way, I can't really, promise they won't eat you. It might be tasty.
Oh, Darth.
I try not to keep frogs in my water because, you know, I've never had good luck with the little aquatic frogs. Those I will tell y'all I have killed before because I don't know how to keep them. You can't just add them to the water and like they live. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen the aquatic African frogs when they grow up and be the size of a softball. They're ugly.
Oh, oh.
I'm not gonna tell anybody to not keep them. If you want to keep, you keep them. I don't need to keep them. I don't. I, whatever anybody ever wants to keep, it's fine with me. All I know is what I don't want to keep anymore.
I mean, I put methylene blue in the water. It's just an antifungal.
Yep,
I would like to get a tree frog.
they're great, but they're awfully
Yeah,
noisy at night.
yeah, and I'm not licking any toads. I'm sorry. Um, but I hear in Colorado, like peyote's legal. So,
Oh, oh, the poison dart frogs.
yeah,
That'd be a fun and interesting one.
make a whole like terrarium.
Yep, Pauldarium.
Yeah. Oh yeah, paludarium. Yeah.
Apparently, they aren't that hard to keep. So,
Well, we might have to make one of those and see. Yeah. It's, and
yeah, let
occasionally I do. Um, I have actually have tree frogs around my house that kind of end up in the house sometimes, probably because of the aquariums now. Like I found three over the summer, and it was probably because of the water. So yeah, no, you can't just hold them with your bare hands.
actually you can.
Oh, hmm,
Apparently, I've never tried to keep them. I've thought about it, but all my tanks had too much water in them for them. So,
yeah, and I have considered getting an axolotl too. The only problem is I'd have to get a chiller for it, and I do worry about the heat in Georgia. And I would feel really bad if I killed an axolotl.
Yeah,
Like
Foxy
they're
wouldn't like
one,
us.
yeah, that they're, you know, those guys are adorable, and
They are.
not the fish aren't adorable either, but axolotls take a skill that I don't have yet. Like I am not there.
I don't care to play with axolotls because I don't want to be overrun with them, and I know I would end up being overrun.
I mean, I'm sure, like, because like a lot of people around here want axolotls. Like, people are always looking for them. But yeah, again, I just don't think I could get them to breed because, you know, yeah. And then, like I said, if I couldn't get them to breed and I accidentally killed them, I'd never forgive myself. So yeah. Oh, two of the longfins over here are getting kind of. They're having a serious conversation over here. I've
Oh my.
noticed. They're like, "Hey, let's talk about this cave."
Yeah, I think definitely for them, you might need that smaller cave.
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna have to get moved tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully by the next time we get this cave in here, I'm gonna get some of these Java ferns out of here. Maybe move the AT-AT to the front. Um, Definitely change that filter. Put some more plants in. Definitely need some more root tabs. Yeah, I gotta clean this aquarium up.
Yeah, I should straighten this one up too.
So I guess I'm gonna work on this guy this week, and I think I'm gonna try to get the baby plecos out of here. At least all but my little longfin chocolate. That one's gonna stay, but the other three are gonna come out.
And wait for the next batch.
Yep. Or if I can get the little chocolate longfin out of here, I may put her in with Inspector and
There
just
you
see
go.
what happens there. Because I'm really thinking she's a girl. I know she's still too little to tell, but I just got a
Right.
weird feeling. Well, nerd, I guess I'm gonna wrap this up for tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, we're about the hour mark.
Yeah, and depending on what's going on, I'll either be here tomorrow morning or I'll be here Tuesday morning. We'll check in with the uh epistogrammas and yeah, and then maybe either Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday morning. Hopefully, I'll have this tank finished and we'll look in on it and see if
Well,
I haven't
we
killed
haven't seen the
everything in
rice
there.
fish for a while.
Yeah, need to check in on those too. And I am gonna start pulling the Formosas out of that tank. So I will get all that stuff done, and we'll do tank check-ins this week on everyone. So
So I thank
yeah,
everybody who came to join us. Thank you.
yes, thank you all for coming. Please, do those YouTubey things. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. All those things. Appreciate
Comments.
it. Comments.
Say great
Um,
stream, except the guy is a jerk. She's wonderful. We don't like him. Oh,
and you know what? Before we go, I would get a bird, but Beryl would eat it because Beryl has to hunt everything. I couldn't tell you how many of the fish he has probably eaten when I didn't. notice, especially the baby ones. So we won't talk about that. But yeah, thank you guys for coming, and we will see y'all definitely next Saturday. But
Yep.
yeah, mhm. So
Yeah.
yeah, have a good night,
We'll
y'all.
we'll we'll see what happens Saturday. That's the family feast. But yeah,
And
we'll
if
catch me right about when the turkey coma hits.
well, you know what? If you're in a turkey coma, I will maybe see if I can find the Juju and see what Juju's
Ooh,
up
there
to.
you go.
And because yeah, Saturday is the Teresa's birthday, and we kind of have a tradition around here, so
Yeah,
we'll have to keep that going. But yeah, I will
we
see
def
y'all later.
we definitely need to.
Hmm. So, all
Definitely
right,
need.
all right, everyone, bye.